Hi, this is Aaron Brothers, Director of Music Ministry at Dixon United Methodist Church. It's Lent. I've been thinking about how we cycle back to this every year. We celebrate and lament different parts of Jesus' life and our faith journey over and over again. These are meant to be symbolic retellings and reliving of those events that shaped Christianity, but for some reason, I've always felt there's one event that seems to be more literally felt every time: Good Friday. Every year, Jesus dies on the cross and we get a blank slate, sins wiped clean, so we can start filling our slate again for next year. Of course, this is an awfully pessimistic and simplistic view of the ultimate sacrifice. But in thinking about this cycle the other night when I couldn't get to sleep, this slightly hokey sounding mantra crept into my brain. See Jesus, be Jesus, free Jesus. I know it sounds cheesy, but hear me out. In Matthew 25, verses 34 through 30, during the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says this: "Then the king will say to those on his right, 'Come, you who will receive good things from my Father. Inherit the kingdom that was prepared for you before the world began. I was hungry, and you gave me food to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me a drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. I was naked, and you gave me clothes to wear. I was sick, and you took care of me. I was in prison, and you visited me.' Then those who are righteous will reply to him, 'Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you a drink? When did we see you as a stranger and welcome you, or naked and give you clothes to wear? When did we see you sick or in prison and visit you?' Then the king will reply to them, 'I assure you that when you have done it for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you've done it for me.' See Jesus and be Jesus. If we see Jesus in every face, in every person and soul, it's a lot easier to treat every person the way we would hope to treat Jesus himself. I assure you that when we have done it for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you have done it for me." I'm surprised by how often I could be considered one of the least of these, and again by how often my brothers and sisters in Christ act as the hands and feet of Jesus in my life. And this action, whether it be huge like providing shelter and food or something as simple as a prayer, this is how we can free Jesus. This is the part that my brain took in a little more abstract direction. Jesus died once for us. That is all God required of him, and that is why it is called the ultimate sacrifice. But like I mentioned before, Good Friday is always a little more literal to me than the birth or resurrection narrative. Jesus dies on that cross every single year, and even more than that, every sin of every sinner, every single day. It's a cycle. We sin, Jesus dies again. So how do we free Jesus? See Jesus and be Jesus. The more we strive to treat each other like Jesus, the closer we get to perpetual Easter. It's a utopian ideal, and we're human and we'll fall short. But it's the best goal I can think of, to have Jesus die for the last time so that we all rise again. See Jesus. Be Jesus. Free Jesus.